This is a tutorial on an escalator going down from the front of the body. So I'm going to just show you first of all a few different ways that I like to do it, and then I'll break it down and show you some tips. So here we go. I want to hit the couch behind, I'll move up. That's the first way. Then the second one is a slight variation of that. And then the third one to there. So the third one, I actually did it around my body instead of at the neck. So the first two went from to my right side, hinged across to my neck, angles down as it drops down, and I'm going to just hold on to it so you can see how it works its way across the body and then catches into the left hand. So I'll do that one without stopping again. Comes across to there. Now the key on this one, and I stopped it here so you can see, is that if I don't reach across to get it, for me anyway, the tendency is that I lose it and it drops down. Then I can pull it over to the side. So I bring it in, I kind of flip this down and across the body, reach across with my left hand, pull it over to the side. And of course there's many things that you can do from there, which I'm not going to go into that today, but I'm sure there's a lot of tutorials with that already too. So the way I actually find that I do it most is I use my leg to kind of guide it over. So as it comes around, and I'll show you, I'm going to actually tap it with the inside of my leg and it sends it over to my left hand. So I bring it through to here, I drop it down, and I'm holding on to it again so you can see, and it's probably a good way to practice it too. As it gets to my leg, I'm just going to tap it around. You can see I can just even freeze it right there for a second. I'm lifting my leg up, and it's important to point my toe down towards the ground at this point. It would be easy to have my foot out like I was kicking a ball. Doesn't look quite as nice. So then I'm sending it over to my left hand, pulling my foot out. So I'll do that one more time, hinging it across, dropping it. You can see that I'm actually catching it so you can see how I'm using my leg there. This time I'll go ahead and do it a little bit more with more consistency. So it comes across to there. And then you might note too is that when I release it with the right hand, I send the hand out, which gives me a nice expansion through the body. So it aesthetically looks good with the arm, I think, instead of just letting it drop to your side, but it also expands everything out and helps to send my hoop around. So I'll do that one more time. And I tend to do like a little draw out and over. And then once I bring the foot, again, when I lift the leg up in that one, I want to make sure the toe's pointed down and then point the toe nicely to the side, just for a little extra effect. So let's see, anything else? So I guess I'll go ahead and go on to the next one. If I leave anything out that that you're not sure about, or you can't really see how I'm doing it, feel free to leave me some comments and let me know. So this time I'm going to wrap it across my body and actually send my arm through. So now I'm going to have to contract this arm a little bit to do that. And so as it hits my waist, my arm goes through, hits the waist, and again you can see that I'm flipping my right hand that's holding it down, and I'm going to hold on to it so you can see that it actually brings it down to my leg. My leg is going to catch it, flip it over to my hand, and that's about as slow motion as I can go without actually slowing it down on the video. So again, I'm going to bring my arm through, flip it, and sending the arm, and try to time the arm and the foot to land at the same time, which is a nice effect too. So it goes through to here, to there. Okay, so I think those are the things. And so making sure that I get the right angle, whether I do it on my neck or through here, you can see how it has that angle down. And when I flip it, I continue that angle down, and I don't have to lift my leg up. I can just let it come around, and that can happen. drop really easy when you do it that way. And maybe that's why I got in the habit of kind of tapping it around with my leg. But I actually like the way that looks too and how it feels, because I feel like it's easier for me to keep track of. So here's without, and I just have to remember to reach across quick enough and then pull it out to the side. So and I'll do it one more time with the little leg tap. So I'm doing the neck wrap, and then one more time where I send my arm through and it wraps across the body to there. And maybe I'll just do it just quickly and turn around, and sometimes it's easier to see it from behind. So from here, I'm sending it down and across the body, and then it's coming down to there. Not sure if you can hear me when I turn around, but I'll do it one more time with the little leg tap so you can see where that comes in. And then the last time, sending the arm through. There. Okay, I hope that helps you out and you have fun with that. I certainly do. Thanks a lot. Bye.